What up? What up? It's your boy Jimmy Jr. checking in. And man, I'm excited about this football season, man. I'm excited about all of the players that we got in the draft, the players that we got last year in the draft. And I'm really excited to see what we do this year. I have us going I'm predicting a 12-5 record. I just wanted to talk about this quarterback competition, and how the Cleveland media, man, has just been so negative when there's so much to be optimistic about when it comes to the Cleveland Browns. We have rookie of the year. We have Myles Garrett, who broke the sack record last year. We have one of the premier cornerbacks in the league, in Denzel Ward. We have Shedeur Sanders, who, was a steal in the draft. You want to talk about a steal? That was a steal. We have just so much to, be optimistic about, and yet and still the media wants to drive this narrative about, the quarterbacks and the 2027, and we need a quarterback. And listen, man, I'm going to start with Deshaun Watson, right? Deshaun Watson hasn't played in damn near 2 years. The last time he was any good, it was 2020, man. It is 2026. When you talk about missing that much time from football, I think he's played like 19 games in 5 years. I mean, that's crazy. And so when you are talking about somebody just coming in and you think that they're going to return to some type of form of 2020, I'm going to tell you right now, man, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. These players are faster, stronger, they're bigger. The defenses is so much more complex, and I understand he has experience in the league. But you're not just going to pop out and, return to this dominant player. It's not going to happen, especially at the quarterback position. So, in my opinion, Deshaun Watson is not the answer. Now, Deshaun Watson can be a solid number 2 guy. And, I hear a lot about the money and you're paying him this amount of money. Man, you done already paid him all the money already. You done paid him all the damn money. This is his last year. So what's one more year, especially if you're not going to re-sign him? Deshaun Watson go out there and play. He play subpar, whatever. He get you some wins. Are you going to re-sign him? The answer is no. And if he played good and you wanted to re-sign him, do you think he's going to re-sign after the fans booed him while he was on the field injured? Do you think that he's going to re-sign with the Cleveland Browns, man? Come on, be real. And you don't think Andrew Berry, you don't think ownership understand this? He's not re-signing. The Cleveland Browns are not going to re-sign him. So now, when you take that into account, why would you start him? Why would you start him? It doesn't make sense. Come on, man. It doesn't make sense. So, Deshaun Watson is going to be your solid number 2, your veteran backup. The most expensive veteran backup in history. But guess what? It is what it is. Because you have a guy in Shedeur Sanders who showed you who he was. He had no reps through 7 weeks with the first team. He was throwing the freaking equipment guys and throwing in the trash cans, man. He got in the game and he showed you who he was. In Baltimore, you threw him in the game. He got off to a rocky start. When the game was on the line, he put the ball in his players' hands in the end zone to tie the game, and he dropped it. So now, fast forward to the Titans game. He threw for over 340 yards. 3 touchdowns. He had a running touchdown. He led the team in rushing. He put the team in a position to win the game, and Kevin Stefanski ruined it. But at the end of the day, if you take into account the offensive line, worst offensive line, worst receiving core, led the league in drops, you take into account all of that. He had Judkins was out, Fannin was out. He literally, Shedeur Sanders, he finished 3-4, but he should have finished 5-2. He should have finished 5-2, and that's real. Now, if you take into account everything that happened, there is no way that you could honestly say that Shedeur Sanders isn't fit for the job. He shouldn't be the starting quarterback this year. You got a new improved offensive line. They may not be the number one offensive line, but god damn it, they're going to be better than they were last year. You take into account the receiving upgrades. You take into account, the defensive additions. And now he has pieces. He has weapons. He got KC Concepcion. He got Bond back. He got Boston. He got Judy. Now Judy has a couple receivers that's opposite of him that can open some things up for him. Now you got to catch the ball, but man, I am looking forward to seeing Shedeur Sanders, our QB1, and this new and improved offense, Todd Monken, our defense, and I'm looking forward to see what they do, man. All of this QB competition, man, you have to make it make sense. Deshaun Watson starting doesn't make sense, guys. Shedeur Sanders is our number one starting quarterback. It is what it is. I'm here for that. All you Shedeur haters, man, you need to cut it out, man. Because soon as he gets out here and ball, I don't want to hear, yeah, you're going to have to eat your words. I don't want to hear it. I swear, I don't want to hear it. When he goes out here and he marches out here and gets you 10 plus wins, I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all are going to have to eat your words. All of you haters. All of you dudes talking about he don't know how to read coverages. All you guys talking about he don't know when he's hot. Jason Lloyd. All you guys hating. All of y'all hating on Shedeur. All of you Shedeur haters, you're going to have to eat your words. When it comes to Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders, man, there is no competition. Shedeur Sanders he's way ahead of fucking Deshaun Watson, man. Way ahead of him. Watson hasn't taken a field in almost 2 years, man. Shedeur was just out there. Shedeur is laser beam focused. He got the number 2. He's ready to throw the wrist up. And all of that hate needs to stop, man. The Cleveland media, y'all need to find something safe to play with. Y'all need to be talking about the good aspects of this team. Y'all need to be talking about Judkins. Y'all need to be talking about Fanning. Y'all need to be talking about Ward. Y'all need to be talking about Myles Garrett. Y'all need to be talking about Schlesinger. Y'all need to be talking about E-Man. Y'all need to be talking about KC. Y'all need to be talking about Boston. Y'all need to be talking about Todd Monken. But y'all consistently want to talk about the quarterback. But it's all good, man. Shedeur Sanders is your QB1. He is our QB1. And it just is what it is, man. Like it or love it, hate it or love it, do whatever you want with it.